Hello friends, welcome back to this video on probability and statistics. In this video, we are going to discuss a question on random process. So we have already discussed what is random process and its various classifications in my previous videos. I hope you all have seen those videos. If not, I recommend you to watch those first because here I will be discussing only the question. So now coming to the question, it states let the random process xt be defined by xt is equal to a plus bt, where a and b are random independent random variables, each uniformly distributed on -1 to 1. Find mean and autocorrelation function. So now I need to find out two things, mean and autocorrelation function. So first I will be analyzing my random variables a and b. A and b are having uniform distribution. I know for uniform distribution the PDF is given by fx is given by 1 upon b minus a. So now it implies I can find out the PDF of a as well as the PDF of b. So fx of a is given by 1 upon b minus a. What is b? B is my upper level, which is 1, and what is a? A is my lower level, which is -1. So 1 upon 1 minus -1, which is 1 by 2. So now I hope you are clear how I found out the PDF. If you still have any doubt, you can go and watch the previous video where I discussed the uniform distribution. So now the next thing would be the PDF of b. Again it would be same, 1 upon b minus a because it is also uniformly distributed, and the b is 1, a is again -1, so it is also 1 by 2. So now I have found out the PDF of a as well as the PDF of b. The next thing I require is the mean of a and the mean of b. So mean of x in the case of uniform distribution, it is given by b plus a upon 2. So now from here I can say the mean of a would be equal to, what is b? Again it is 1 plus -1 upon 2, which is 0. Similarly, I can find out the mean of b, which is 1 plus -1 again upon 2, which is 0. So now I have found out the mean and the PDF. Now I'll be finding out E of a square. So variance. So now variance is given by -infinity to infinity a square into f of a. What is f of a? It is 1 by 2. I have already found out, into dA. So now when I define a is defined only for the interval -1 to 1. So instead of the limit -infinity to infinity, I'll be limiting my limits to the -1 to 1. Now I just need to integrate it. This is a really simple integration. So now here I'll be having 1 by 2 a cube upon 3 -1 to 1. So now what would happen? I'll be having, so here 1 by 2 remains same. A cube of 1 would be 1 and a cube of -1 would be -1. So 1 minus -1 upon 3. So now here I'll be having 1 upon 3. So here, because this was 2, 2 and 2 will get cancelled out, and here I'll be left out with 1 by 3. So E of a square is 1 by 3, and similarly this is equal to E of b square. So now I have found out the PDF, then the mean and the variance. So I have analyzed totally what is my random variable a as well as my random variable b. Now I'll be analyzing the random process xt. So now if I need to find out mean of xt, so now here it is dependent upon two random variables. So now here I am integrating xt. So now what I did, I integrated xt over two random variables, fxa and fxb represents the PDF, and dA dB represents the integration of two random variables. So now we are putting the value of xt. So xt was, it is defined only for the interval -1 to 1. So first I'll change the limits. So now xt was a plus bt. Now fxa, what was fxa? It was 1 by 2. What was fxb? It was also 1 by 2 dA dB. So here I'll be taking two limits because I am integrating over two random variables. So now first I'll be integrating over dA. So let's find out what would be the answer. So now when I integrate over dA, I'll be taking b as a constant. So here I'll be having a square upon 2 plus ba t, and the integration is from -1 to 1. Here also the limits are from -1 to 1, and it is multiplied with 1 by 4 dB. So now I just need to see this and analyze this. So now I'll be putting the value of a square by 2. So now I'll just analyze this function over the limits -1 to 1. So when I put the limit 1, so here I'll be having 1 by 2 plus bt. Now when I put the limit -1, here again I'll be having 1 by 2, here I'll be having minus bt. So this 1 by 2 and this 1 by 2 will get cancelled out, and I'm left out with bt plus bt, which is 2bt. So instead of this function, now I can replace it with 2 of bt. So now here I have integration -1 to 1 2bt dB. So now I can easily integrate it. So it is 2b square t upon 2, and the limits are again from -1 to 1. So now b square t. So now you can put the limits. When I put b is equal to 1, I'll be having t. When I put b is equal to -1, again I'll be having t. So now mean was equal to 0. So now the next thing I need to analyze is the autocorrelation function. So it is given as mean of xt1 into xt2. I have already defined it various times, but now again I'll be defining it. I have x at time t1, the random process at the time t1. I'll multiply it with the shifted version of the same random process. So I'll multiply it with x of t2, and then I'll be taking the mean of it. So I'll find out e of xt1 multiplied by xt2. So now I'll just put the value of xt1 as well as xt2. So now when I replace t with t1 in xt, I'll be having a plus bt1, and now I'll replace t with t2. So here I'll be having a plus bt2. Now I can simplify it. So I'll just multiply both of them. So here I'll be having e of a square plus a b t2 plus ab t1 plus b square t1 t2. So now this is my autocorrelation function. Now I know again the mean is a linear function. So I can replace the mean as e of a square plus e of ab t2 plus e of ab t1 plus e of b square t1 t2. So now I know what is e of a square, I know what is e of b square. I need to find out e of ab. It is given in the question that a and b are independent random variable. So e of ab is given as e of a multiplied by e of b because of independence condition. I hope you remember what is independence condition. So now e of ab would be, e of a was 0, e of b was 0, so e of ab is 0. So now I'll be replacing it. I'll be putting the value of E of A square. E of A square was 1 by 3. E of AB was 0 into T2 plus 0 into T1 plus E of B square is again 1 by 3. 1 by 3 T1 T2. So here I have 1 by 3 1 plus T1 T2. So this is my autocorrelation function. So if I am denoting my autocorrelation function, the autocorrelation function can never be defined in the terms of T1 minus T2 alone. So from here I observed that even though the mean was 0, mean was not dependent upon time, but the autocorrelation function was not dependent upon T1 minus T2 only. So I can say this random process is not strictly stationary. So I hope you understood this question. If you still have any doubt, you can put the doubt in the comment and I'll try to resolve it. I hope you like this video. If you like it, share it with your friends, subscribe the channel and push the like button. Thank you.